This shit take dedication. It takes commitment. It takes focus. If you don't have those components, and you don't add that to anything, to whatever you're trying to do in life, then it won't grow. It won't blossom. At first they didn't notice. At first nobody paid attention. It will be like that in the beginning, but best believe if you put that work in, you put that grind in, they will see. They have no choice but to see me. You have no choice but to see me because I'm putting in that grind, I'm putting in that work. I'm putting out that energy. This is the outcome of hard work and dedication. You only see the outcome. You don't see the long nights. You don't see the early mornings. You don't see the studying. You don't see the thought process, the creativity. You don't see none of that. You just see me get on here and do what I do. They not gonna buy in the beginning. They ain't gonna buy what you're selling. They ain't gonna watch your story. They ain't gonna watch it. They ain't gonna like. They ain't gonna comment. They ain't gonna subscribe. But I guarantee you, if you keep at it, they have no choice but to see you. They have no choice. So keep going, young fella. Keep going, baby girl. It ain't over. You just getting started. You just getting warmed up.
You wanna ride, well buckle up, you never know. Spitting game, we talking facts, call that a show. Finessing is my thing, I had to let them know. Patience, you've been waiting. Talk about it, what's on your mind? Profit, peace, and progress, had to focus on the grind. Talk about it, what's on your mind? It's the late night special.
Haha. Welcome to the late night special. I'm your host, Jonathan Dubuton, aka Finesse. Call me anything, but please do not call me broke. Now you're probably wondering why the hell I got this mask on my face and I'm dressed up. But I went out tonight. I went to a masquerade ball. And, you know, the theme is to wear a mask, to wear tux. And I decided to go all out. It was actually pretty dope because nobody knew who I was. I was interacting with damn near everybody. People kept asking who it was, and it was fun. It was cool. It was cool. But that was the goal, to go in there and, you know, having people wonder, drawing attention. You know how I do. So let me unmask. Okay, there we go. Mission accomplished. Let me put these bad boys on. And we back in action. So yeah, welcome to the late night special. I already did that. It's only right that I spark my lighter up. You know what I mean? Let me spark my cigar up. It's a sweet one too. So, how you guys doing? I'm doing great. Mission accomplished tonight. The goal was to, hold on before I get started. Let's shout out. Let's got a couple announcements. Shout out to the sponsors, Saya Elixir for the manifestation oils, the sex oils. Shout out to Vanza for your all-in-one course creator community mentorship, everything in that field. Also, shout out to Finessers Only Club, the #1 men's coaching group. We actually lit, man. We just did today Therapy Thursday, and man, that was dope. It was dope listening to the guys, getting feedback. We just chopping it out, and guys just letting out their emotions. Because we all need a safe space. We all need a space, a place, somewhere where we can let out these emotions. We need an outlet. We need something, somebody, a group that's helping, that we can rely on, that we can rely on for help. So yeah, shout out to Finessers Only Club, everybody that's in the private men's group. If you're not in it, man, join it, man. If you feel like it's something for you. It's here to motivate, it's here to inspire, it's here to help, it's here to push. I give you a piece of my mind, and then I allow other people in the community to give a piece of their minds. So if you feel like that's for you, join. Also, the first meetup for the group is in Atlanta this weekend. We are lit. Be a part of something big, man. Be a part of something special. Anywho, anyone that's interested in doing a one-on-one call with me, the link is in the description. If you need help on anything, on life, some confidence, how to move around with women, how to make some money, how to invest money, anything, how to change your life, holla at me, one-on-one calls. Also, the new merch, if you see the place is kind of messy, so it's only because the merch is everywhere. I got the embroidery machine right here to my right. So we working. I got, I don't know when you're going to see this episode, so I don't know if the new merch is going to be on the website, but just please be on the lookout for my true supporters, true fans. Fuck with me. Fuck with me now. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Okay. Last but not least, I am headed to New York from November 18th through the 20th. I will be in New York. I'm doing a live podcast workshop, a meet and greet. Also, I'm going to probably do 2 podcasts out there. So if you're in New York, you want a link, hit me. It is your time. It is your time. So let me get into the first lesson of the day. Well, just the lesson period of the night. The reason why I wore this is because us as grown people, we don't get a chance to play all the time. So when you got like Halloween coming up and you got masquerades and holidays and different type of events, those are how adults play. And when these opportunities come, I like to play. I like to play as an adult. I like to play with my appearance. I like to draw attention. I like to make spectacular imagery. So anyway, tonight, while I had this mask on, as I'm walking around the club, talking to people and people walking up to me, whatever, somebody knew who the fuck I was. That shit was crazy. I know who you is. You the fucking podcaster. I was still drawing women towards me. Women was walking, can you take your mask off? It's something about me that you could tell without my mask. It's energy that exudes from me. I am this person without a podcast. I'm this person without even seeing my face. It's the energy. I'm confident. I'm a man, masculine energy. You know, I seduction, sexual seduction. That's exactly what it is. But Law 37 states, create compelling spectacles. Striking imagery and grand symbolic gestures create an aura of power. Everyone responds to them. Stage spectacles for those around you, then full of arresting visuals and radiant symbols that heighten your presence. Dazzled by your appearance, no one will notice what you're really doing. For all you motherfuckers said I couldn't read, I got through that pretty good, right? Hey, I'm only getting better with time. I'm a great reader. I was wine, glasses, and I haven't read out loud in a long time, so fuck you. So, create compelling spectacles. This is one of those moments. Now, I already knew last year I went to the Masquerade and I did an episode right after it. I had the Fendi coat, I had the mask, and I explained court attention at all costs, I believe. And this was kind of the same thing, but I went a step further. I wanted to wow people. I wanted the people to be guessing, talking, whispering, guessing and stuff. So I'm gonna try to relate this comparison. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. Because people forget, right? People forget what a masquerade really is. In history, masquerades were like private parties, swingers parties that people would come to and wear masks so people wouldn't know who they are, and they would just wild out. And that was a masquerade party. So if we're going to a masquerade party, let's at least try to stay on theme. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay on theme. Like, let's just read. Okay. This was really good right here. Here she took the game beyond physical imagery into the realm of psychic symbol. It was quite a feat to transform a king's mistress into an emblem of power and purity, but she managed it. With the imagery and symbolism of Diane on her shoulder, she seemed a mythic force destined for greatness. You too can play with images like these, weaving visual clues into the encompassing gestal, as Diane did with her colors and her insignia. Establish a trademark like these to set yourself apart. Then take the game further. Find an image or a symbol from the past that will neatly fit your situation and put it on your shoulders like a cape. It will make you seem larger than life. So you see how they use the words imagery, colors, visual. So everything is about visuals, imagery. So basically what she did was she basically seduced her husband. And with first she created some initials with hers and his together, and he loved it. He put it on all the robes, he put it on all the monuments, all the statues, put it everywhere. Then she allured him with like spectacular colors, dresses, her imagery. So you see how I use that, the imagery, like I'm playing on, it's something that like, it's like, it's a fantasy, it's fantasizing. Like for me to take the extra step to do this, it kind of heightens who I am. It's something in the beginning they just said that. This is exactly what it said. Dazzled by your appearances, no one will notice what you're really doing. nobody will really notice what I'm really doing. I'm making sure that people don't forget me. People are seduced. I keep people engaged in what I got going on. I keep the wow effect. I keep that seduction going, because I'm more than just a layer. It's layers of me. I do different things. So using keys to power, using words to plead your case is risky business. Words are dangerous instruments and often go astray. The words people use to persuade us virtually invite us to reflect on them with words of our own. We mull them over and often end up believing the opposite of what they say. That is part of our perverse nature. It also happens that words offend us, stirring up associations unintended by the speaker. The visual, on the other hand, short circuits the this is a crazy word, labyrinth. Okay. The visual, on the other hand, short circuits the labyrinth of words. It strikes with an emotional power and immediacy that leave no gaps for reflection and doubt. Like music, it leaps right over rational, reasonable thoughts. Imagine the moon doctor trying to make a case with his medical practice, trying to convince the unconverted by telling them about the healing powers of the moon and about his own special connection to the distant object in the sky. Fortunately for him, he was able to create a compelling spectacle. Oh shit. Understand, words put you on the defense. If you have to explain yourself, your power is already questioned. The image, on the other hand, imposes itself as given. It discourages questions, creates forceful association, resists unintended interpretations, communicates instantly, and forges bonds that transcend social differences. Words stir up arguments and division. Images bring people together. Okay. Never neglect the way you arrange things visually. Factors like color, for example, have an enormous symbolic resonance. Okay, this is a very, very long chapter. Yeah, this is a very long chapter. We're gonna be here all night trying to do that. So, but I just do want you to get the basis of it. I do want you to go read this for yourself, because I can only give you bits and pieces. So, but this chapter is basically speaking about imagery, visuals, symbols, how effective they are, how subconsciously the human brain, the human mind reacts to it, attracts to it, how it can manipulate, not in a negative way, how you can control things with just the imagery. Words, it's hard to get people to believe you with words. You know, you have to keep trying to sell them on something. But with imagery, the imagery sells itself. I speak without even speaking. I say a lot by having what I have on. You get what I'm saying? Feel me? God. Got in my fucking eye. In the beginning, it says spectacles. So you keep people entertained with spectacles. This is one of these spectacles that keeps people entertained, keeps people talking, keep people's attention. And this is a good thing about this, right? Reversal of the law, right? The 48 laws of power always has a reversal of the law. And it says no power is made available by ignoring images and symbols. There is no possible reversal to this law. This is a strong law because they understand symbols and imagery. Let's think about the Nazis. This is a perfect example. Let's think about Hitler, the Nazis, how he ran that cult, gave him a symbol, gave him the image, the uniform. Just the symbol, the logo itself was just, it was very demanding. It spoke. Then he understood imagery. He understood visuals. This man made sure there was cameras rolling every time that he stepped out, every time his army was out, so he can put it on the news, put it on the TV to let the people know, to show them the force that he had, the power he had, the unity that the army had. He had the whole army ready to kill for him, innocent people. Not just by the way he talked, the image, the mustache. The mustache was a powerful fucking move because it set him apart. If you see him in any picture, he's gonna stand out because of that mustache. And it made other people want to get that mustache as well. That stash was crazy. It was symbolic. It still goes down in history to this day. That is a perfect example of this right here. But yeah, that was just a lesson for today, man. Be creative, have some fun. Like when it's time to go do this shit, like go all out. Costume parties and shit like that. Christmas parties, like go get you an ugly sweater. You know what guys hate the most? Kind of the holidays coming up. Us men, man, we hate the holidays, man. I don't know about people that are in relationships, but I know as a single man, we hate relationships because that's a time where we got to buy all the people that we're talking to, even if it's just one. That's when the gifts come around. We got to buy the gifts. We got to pay attention. We got to take fucking Christmas pictures in our pajamas, and then they gonna post it, and now you're gonna fuck up all my situations with all my other women. And then on Thanksgiving, I gotta pick which house I gonna go to, because if I choose one, all the other ones gonna feel like they ain't special. Man, the holidays sucks for a single guy. It really does. And especially the birthdays. Oh my God, I know. Let me light up for this one. The birthdays, yo, when it's a chick birthday, bro, I'm liable to cut you off. I'm liable to start an argument a week or two before your birthday just so we ain't gotta talk and I ain't gotta buy you shit. I hate birthdays because it's always a damn birthday. Especially if you just meet a person. If you just meeting a person and damn, their birthday like next week, in 2 weeks, a month, now you gotta really show out because you gotta set yourself apart from all the other niggas that's trying to talk to her. And if y'all really locked in, now you really gotta do something. Really put some thought into it. And then get what? Next week, next month, it's somebody else's birthday, another chick birthday. Guys hate birthdays and holidays. Because for one, we ain't getting nothing. All these birthdays and holidays come around, we getting the bare minimum. We doing all the putting out. We've been goddamn paying rent all year. We've been buying bags. We've been goddamn paying for dinners. We've been buying your hookah. We've been buying your liquor all year long. But now when it comes to holidays and birthdays, we still, it ain't never about us. It ain't never about us. It's always about them. It's always about what we gonna do for them. Look, when we just meet them when it's our birthday, they don't show out for us, but they expect us to show out for them on their birthday. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Y'all get all this special treatment, man. What we get? We get one time a year, and that's our birthday. That's our birthday. Our birthday come around. Hopefully, one of these women care about us enough to buy something, to treat us special, You know what I'm saying? You got to keep somebody around for the birthday because you know what I'm saying? You want to feel special. Now, like, y'all don't know how hard we work. Why we don't get treated special? Why we always doing the treating? Why we always making sure that you good? Damn, man. It ain't right. It ain't never right. It ain't never right, bro. It ain't never right. Don't you hate when you meet a chick? Don't you hate when you first meet a chick, or even at any point, when you just want them to come over for a night, when they spend the night and they just don't ever leave? They come to you wanted them to spend a night, come over, smack, leaving the next morning. They asked to be there the whole day the next day. They didn't went in your closet and got your drawers and your shirts, and they just walking around with your shit on, doing stories in your bed, walking around your house, posting on Instagram and TikTok and Snapchat with all your shit on and your shit all over the place, telling everybody my damn business. And then she don't even leave that day. She stayed the next day. And the next day. What the hell going on here? What you thought this was? What you thought this was? You need to get up out of here. I don't want no breakfast in bed. Go home. What, you homeless? Are you homeless? What would make you feel so comfortable just staying without leaving? And then next time she gonna come with a sleeping bag. Sleeping bag gonna be already in the trunk. That's the crazy part. The sleeping bag gonna be already in the trunk. Oh, it's just a coincidence. And coincidence my ass. Coincidence my motherfucking ass. You girls got some motherfucking nerve. Real talk. We ain't gonna make this too long of an episode, man, because it's really 5 in the morning. And you think I'm capping? You think I'm capping? You think I'm capping? I don't know if you can see that. You can see that, though. It's 5:03 in the fucking morning, and I'm releasing this episode tomorrow. This shit take dedication. It takes commitment. It takes focus. If you don't have those components, and you don't add that to anything, to whatever you're trying to do in life, then it won't grow. It won't blossom. At first they didn't notice. At first, nobody paid attention. It will be like that in the beginning, but best believe if you put that work in, you put that grind in, they will see. They have no choice but to see me. You have no choice but to see me because I'm putting in that grind, I'm putting in that work. I'm putting out that energy. This is the result of my work. This is the outcome of hard work and dedication. You only see the outcome. You don't see the long nights. You don't see the early mornings. You don't see the studying. You don't see the thought process, the creativity. You don't see none of that. You just see me get on here and do what I do. At first, they will not see it. They will not notice. They're not going to buy in the beginning. They ain't going to buy what you're selling. They ain't going to watch your story. They ain't going to watch it. They ain't going to like. They ain't going to comment. They ain't going to subscribe. But I guarantee you, if you keep at it, they have no choice but to see you. They have no choice. So keep going, young fella. Keep going, baby girl. It ain't over. You just getting started. You just getting warmed up. You just getting warmed up. We got to put some fight in it. We got to put some. You got to put your foot in it. Put some dirt on it. It gotta grow. It gotta go through some shit. You gotta fail. You gotta fail. You gotta be laughed at. This shit ain't easy. Nothing is easy in life. So I'm gonna leave you with that. So please, if you haven't joined the Finesse's Only Club, hop in. The link is in the description. We're taking applications right now. Don't know when we're gonna close them. Yeah. This was awesome. This was great. This was great. This was awesome. Another thing before I go. Listen, your girl wants to be slutted out. Your girl wants to be slutted out. Yeah, she's your girlfriend. Yeah, she ain't out in the streets no more, but she needs you as her boyfriend to slut her out. Do her dirty. Spit in her face. Grab on her ass. Smack on her ass. Nut in the face. Nut in the face. Slut her out just like you do them other hoes. Slut her out. Just because y'all get in a relationship don't mean you got to slow down. Do her like you did when you first met her. Dick her down, slut her out. Women want to be slutted out by they man. They don't want all that soft shit all the time. Love making. You need to give them both. You need to bounce it out. Give them some love making, then drill them. Boom, boom, boom. I'm talking about head against the wall or the mirror. You know what I mean? Choking them. Tying them up. Blindfold. Pour some wax on them. Whip them, slap them, make them fart in your face. Oh, shit. Until next time, this is the Late Night Special, #1 podcast in the world, the #1 network in the world. We going big, we going hard. Pause. Uh-huh.